إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. My dear viewers with GuideUs TV, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm your host Karim AbuZaid, coming to you live from Denver, Colorado. This is your show, Let's Talk About It. The phone number will be shown on the screen momentarily, so you can call us. Is 1-800-651-4814. Again, 1-800-651-4814. This show is designed for you to call in with your questions, recommendations, suggestions, and we will hear it. And if we can answer your questions, inshallah, I will on the air as I go and progress. And if I can't, I will ask you kindly to send an email to karim@guideus.tv, and the phone number and the email address should be shown on the screen momentarily, inshallah. Let's talk about it. 1-800-651-4814, karim@guideus.tv. Give us a call. As I wait patiently for your phone calls, I would like to remind my brothers and sisters in Islam of a couple of things, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Name, state and question, please.
I have a question. Is it permissible to wear the color red as a Muslim? And my next question is
for men, right?
for women.
Yeah, for women it gets a lot of attention. Even for men it's a little bit disliked in the religion. It's something that we do not recommend. What about women? But if the color is, is that type that is not attracting or getting attention, that's okay. But it's highly disliked because one of the conditions for a dress of a woman to be reflecting modesty, that it should not get attention of people. Your second question, please.
Okay, when a woman has a menses, what kind of prayer do we do? What kind of prayer we need?
Well, there is no salah as we know it, and there is no fasting. You can only do adhkar al-sabah, adhkar al-masa. You can do remembrance as you go. You can do whatever you want to do, like before you eat, you say Bismillah. After you're done, you say Alhamdulillah. You can remember Allah's name. You can say Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, عدد خلقه ورضا نفسه وزنة عرشه ومداد كلماته. You can do all of this. This is all permissible for you to actually do. But what you cannot do is salah and fasting. Even the Quran, if you can recite it from memory, or at least use a medium like an iPad or a computer or iPhone, that is permissible as well. If you have to use the mushaf, then just wear gloves. But of course, engage in ibadah, engage in that type of remembrance. Jazakallah khairan. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum.
Yes, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Name, state and question, please.
Actually, my question was, if a woman is traveling within her own city limits, and it's the time for prayer, but she is outside of, a place like a room, or if she's not in the mall where she can't pray in the sitting room, like she's outside in an open space, is it all right? Is it permissible for her to pray?
You see, two things here, that she has to stand because standing is a pillar of the salah. This is one. Two is she has to conceal her lower part at least as she prostrate and bow down. So she has to somehow accommodate those two if she wants to pray outside. If it is difficult, then she can wait until she gets home and pray, possibly.
Can you delay your prayer?
Yeah, but possibly before the time goes out. But you could delay the prayer for this if those two variables are not fulfilled.
I mean, she can delay her prayer till she misses the time of prayer?
No, I didn't say to miss the time of prayer. I said if there is like a time, before the other time arrives and the time prayer is already done, we advise her to delay it a little bit if she cannot accommodate those two variables.
So then when she's outside praying, what is the condition? Is there any condition for her to pray?
Like I said, she has to use a veil or some place where she, as she prostrate and bow down, that people are not watching that.
So can she pray beside her car?
Well, you see, I don't know what the angle is. What we're talking about here is people are not watching you, seeing you.
Yeah, like there's bushes and trees on one side and her car's on one side.
Sister, I can't assess this from Denver. What I'm trying to tell you is the beholders, the people are not watching you. So you make sure, I'm sure you know that maybe sometimes somebody will sneak or something, but before you pray, just make sure that you are covered, basically, in a way that people do not watch you as you prostrate and bow down. What position and where you do it, that's really your call, because I cannot be judgmental there. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Name, state, and question, please.
Umma Ahmad from Fraternity.
Okay, your question, sister?
Yes, I work in a shop. Sometimes, the accessory come with the cross, so somebody told me it's haram to sell the cross. Not all the time, but sometimes they bring, the stuff there is a cross on it. So I wonder.
So you're selling crosses?
Sometimes, yeah, they bring it on the merchandise.
Can somebody else just handle that sale?
No, usually they don't buy it all the time, and I don't try to sell it. But unless the customer want it, if they pick it and bring it, I can, sell it. But I don't tell them buy this one.
Okay, what kind of shop? Is that a gift shop or what?
Yeah.
So what other things that you sell there?
A lot of stuff like phone covers and all kind of stuff.
Oh, there is no other people around you in the shop to help you sell?
No, just me.
Yeah. You see, it's something that is, you're selling basically an icon of shirk, but, can you find another job somehow, somewhat, or is that too difficult? Is that the only job you have?
That's a bit difficult.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to do this until you find another job. Maybe just try to think about another job somewhere. But you're okay for now, all right? Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Naam. Naam.
Kautar from Canada, Montreal.
Okay, Kautar, what is your question tonight?
My question is concerning my niqab. I used to wear niqab, and then all of a sudden I took it off because the area where I live is not secure, and my husband decided that we take it off so I can get out with no pressure and violence, So we are thinking to wear my niqab back. So what would you say, Sheikh, if I live in an area that is a lot of violence?
Okay, Kauthar.
I wear my niqab or not?
Kauthar, here is the ruling regarding the niqab. The majority of the jurists, they say it is recommended.
Okay.
The majority of the jurists, they say it is recommended. So even if you take it off because of that, then it is permissible because there is danger on you. then it's permissible. But if you can wear it, that's ideally, that's ideally. But if your life is threatened and you feel insecure, that gives you
a lot of pressure.
that gives you a premise to go with that view, which it states that it's recommended. I want to say, my dear brothers, my dear viewers, that if you ask my personal understanding of the niqab in the Quran, I tell you it's mandatory. It's a wajib. But again, I'm trying to convey the views of the jurist to the viewers, and I'm telling you this is the view of the majority of the jurists. So in the case of our sister Kauthar here, where she feels insecure, she feels endangered, we say go ahead and wear the hijab, the minimum, until you find security and you're able to handle the pressure and so forth, and then you can wear it back bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Jazakallahu khairan, Kauthar.
Okay, barakallahu feek, Sheikh. Another question, please.
Okay.
My daughter is asking if all the prophets had shoulder length hair. She wants to make sure. I told her yes, but she wants to make sure. She wants to hear it from you.
Sayyidina Muhammad, Sayyidina Muhammad or all the prophets?
Every prophet.
Well, I'm not sure of all the prophets. I really don't have a record. I don't have something that shows me that all of them had, but I know from the Shama'il al-Nabi, Sunan Shama'il al-Nabi al-Imam al-Tirmidhi, that the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam, the way that they described him, that his hair reached his shoulder. I also know from the Quran that Harun alayhi salam had a long hair when his brother Musa returned from meeting his Lord, and he found the children of Israel worshipping the calf. Then he became upset with his brother and he grabbed his hair and his beard. لا يا ابن أمة لا تأخذ بلحيتي ولا برأسي. That means he had a long hair. I'm concluding. But the other prophets, I don't know if they had, but for sure they had beards. Jazakallahu khairan.
Okay, barakallahu feek, jazakallahu khairan.
Wa iyaakum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Naam, name, state and question please.
My name is Aizat Ibrahim and I'm in Chicago, Illinois.
And your question tonight?
I got a question.
Okay, go ahead please.
Is it haram to start prayer when somebody is in front of you?
Well, you should not start salah when somebody is in front of you. You should make sure that the direction of the qibla is simply cleared. But if there is somebody who's sitting and facing his back, facing the qibla, like let's imagine you're in the masjid and somebody's sitting down and he's facing the qibla and you're praying behind him, that's permissible. As long as you're far away from him and there is a distance where you will prostrate and perform your salah without interrupting his sitting. But somebody who is standing and facing you, you should not do this because this will distract you. All right? Jazakallahu khairan.
All right. I mean, if somebody does it on purpose.
Well, he's childish. You tell him to grow up. Salah is not something to play around. Okay? Jazakallahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. 416. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, I'm sorry. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum. Naam, name, state and question please. Yes.
I have a couple of questions. The first one is, if I want to sell like a woman's clothing to non-Muslims, is it wrong for me to sell things that are that I know that they would go out and not wearing hijab?
To non-Muslims, it's permissible because that's their clothing and that's how they dress. But I can't say it's halal, it's permissible. All right? Jazakallah khair.
Okay. I have another question.
Okay, go ahead.
My friend, when she goes out, she wants to know because she goes out with her husband, and when it's time to pray, she wants to pray, but he tells her that she should pray at home, even though it's time to pray, because I don't know the exact verse, but he says to her a verse in the Quran that says, if you fear harm from the non-believers, then you can shorten the prayer or go home and pray or something.
Come on, this is in war. This is at the time of war. We're not at war here. This verse, وَإِذَا ضَرَبْتُمْ فِي الْأَرْضِ فَلَيْسَ عَلَيْكُمْ جُنَاحٌ أَن تَقْصُرُوا مِنَ الصَّلَاةِ إِنْ خِفْتُمْ أَن يَفْتِنَكُمُ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا. هذا في سياق الحرب. This is in the context of war. No, that's not correct. She needs to strive to keep up with the time of the salah. Jazakallahu khairan.
But she wants to know, if her husband doesn't let her, should she just start staying at home, not going out with him, or what?
Well, the salah is important, ya ukhti. So if she goes out with him, she needs to find a way to pray on time, provided that she could stand and also she covers herself in a way that when she bows down and prostrates, she could, she cannot be seen by others. So we need to make sure that this does not happen, that people are basically looking at her as she bows down and prostrate because of that particular position of the salah. So she has to make sure of this if she goes out. If not, then we have to look into why she's going out. Like going out vacation for fun, then the salah is more important for me than that stuff. Okay, but if she's going out to the hospital because one of the children are, so we have to look into the case by case kind of thing, you know.
Okay.
All right, Jazakallah khair.
I also have a third question.
Okay.
If I buy something and I don't know if it contains pork or not, and sometimes I call the company and they say they don't know, they say it might not. So should I throw it away or eat it?
Based on what are you going to throw it away if the manufacturer does not tell you that it's pork? So you have to verify, and if they tell you it is not pork, then go ahead and eat it. If there is a doubt, and based on what you establish this doubt, if you call the company, then don't eat it.
Oh, okay.
All right? Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Hello.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Alaikum assalam.
Naam, name, state and question please.
My name is Mahad. I'm in Columbus, Ohio.
And your question is?
My question is, if like a celebrity, if a celebrity gets mad at you and
Ya akhi, leave the TV alone and carry on. Come on. Don't listen to the television. Just talk to me. Come on. Good man. Go ahead. Huh?
So if like a celebrity gets mad at you and you're like, you don't know where he lives or he or she lives, and you feel like want them to forget you because you never didn't meet with
Can you speak up? You see you're mumbling. I don't hear anything. So you need to speak up and speak loud and make yourself clear. Go ahead.
If a celebrity gets mad at you, like if you want them to forgive you and like you're probably never gonna meet with them again, so then how are they gonna let him forgive you? How is he gonna forgive you?
Celebrity? What do you mean by celebrity? Like what? Like celebrity? Who's celebrity?
Yeah, like
We don't have that concept of Sheikh who?
Like Sheikh Sudaisi, I'm you.
Okay, so if he gets mad at you, for example, and then what happens? Then you're asking when can you basically make him happy with you again, provided that you possibly you're not going to see him again, right?
Plus you're probably never going to meet with him again, so.
Well, then make sure that he never gets mad with you, mad at you. Make sure that you don't upset him. But It really depends on what you have done, you know. Have you like insulted him? Have you, I mean, what did you do to make him mad? We have to look into this. And normally guys like, you know, celebrities like Sheikh Sudais and others, they wouldn't get mad easy, yani. So you must have done something that is really terrible. So make sure that you do not do it. And if you do it, right away go and apologize and ask for their forgiveness. Okay? Jazakallahu khairan.
Hi.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Name, state and question, please.
Muhammad Awishi.
Can you please speak up, please?
Muhammad Awishi.
Okay, and your question tonight?
Well, last week, my uncle gave me like his computer, and I found like I found like sites that.
Ya akhi, don't, ya akhi, brother, don't, why would you disgrace your uncle on the air? Why would you talk about this stuff on the air? Huh? That's not nice. That is not nice. Try to يعني أستر عمك. He's your uncle, right? Try to protect him, protect his honor. Here you are calling, you said your name, and everybody's watching, and possibly some people in town are watching, and here you are disclosing his secrets. Don't do this. Write me an email and I will tell you what to do, okay? Jazakallahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Naam, name, state and question, please.
Fatima from Virginia, please.
And your question, please?
The question is, we supposed to say Bismillah and we do the book in the bathroom. How should we say? Should we say, or what should we do?
Just make sure that the bathroom and the area where you make the faucet, where you make the wudu, is separated with a curtain. This is the ideal way to go about it. If you can, then say it in your heart. And postpone the dua. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له. اللهم اجعلني من التوابين أشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله اللهم اجعلني من التوابين واجعلني من المتطهرين until you leave the bathroom. But if you could place a curtain between the actual bathroom where a person sits and the faucet, then you could actually say Bismillah loud. Jazakallahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Naam, name, state and question, please.
Khadija from California.
Yes, Sister Khadija. تفضلي.
I just want to ask you a question.
نعم.
Sometimes, most of the time, I took the Quran with me to my job. And anytime I have break, I took the Quran. I start reading. And Goros became and they asked me, do you read the same book over and over and over and over? I told them, this is not a book. That's not any book. That is my holy Quran. Then they told me, why you have to start it again? I told them, because I feel happy when I read it. I feel so happy when I read it. It's my religion. Then they told me, well, can I touch it? Can I see it? Can I touch it? Can I see it? Then I was worried. If it's okay, if Allah didn't touch it or not.
Just give them an English meanings, you know, with the one with the English meanings. Just go to the masjid, the local masjid, Sister Khadija, and get a couple of those and keep them and keep those with you at work. So whenever they ask, just give them one of those, the English meanings of the Quran.
Thank you so much.
Jazakallah khairan. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Naam, name, state and question, please.
I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia. This is Muhammad.
Okay, Muhammad, what is your question tonight?
I have two questions, Sheikh. The first question is, in our state,
the Sheikh said that we can eat meat from outside. For example, he said we can eat meat from Chick-fil-A.
Okay. And what is your question?
So the question is it permissible for us to eat meat that's...
A Muslim, Ya Muhammad, a Muslim must strive to eat meat that is dabiha, that is halal. فَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ مَا اسْتَطَعْتُمْ. This is a command from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. فَكُلُوا مِمَّا ذُكِرَ اسْمُ اللَّهِ عَلَيْهِ. Eat from that which Allah's name is mentioned upon. وَلَا تَأْكُلُوا مِمَّا لَمْ يُذْكَرِ اسْمُ اللَّهِ عَلَيْهِ وَإِنَّهُ لَفِسْقٌ. And do not eat from that which Allah's name is not mentioned on. So this is a command in the Quran and in the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. والأصل في الأمر الوجوب, يعني by default this should be mandatory, should be wajib. But the scholars said that it is in a way wajib if you're able to. Now, do you have halal stores around you? The answer is yes. In the majority of America now, you have a halal store. Then why in the world would you leave this and go and eat meat that is not, Allah's name is not mentioned on? Just, without getting in trouble with the sheikh, if this is his view, if this is where he stands on the issue, that's his business. But at the end of the day, you could say no to me, you could say no to anybody, as long as, you have an evidence. This is the evidence right here, that we're supposed to eat halal meat, we're supposed to eat dhabiha. We cannot just say, okay, let's just eat this because we have an exception in the Quran. The exception was made, فَمَنِ اضْطُرَّ. Yani, if you look at the verse in Surah Al-Ma'idah, just go and read verse number 3 in Surah Al-Ma'idah, Surah number 5. حرمت عليكم الميتة والدم ولحم الخنزير وما أهل لغير الله به والمنخنقة والموقوذة والمتردية والنطيحة إلا ما أكل السبع إلا ما ذكيتم وما ذبح على النصب أن تستقسموا بالأزلام. الآية, look, and then at the end, فمن اضطر في مخمصة. If you're driven by necessity غير متجانف لإثم فإن الله غفور رحيم. If you are driven by a necessity, there is no other meat, that's the only food that you find, then you're driven by a necessity, then Allah will forgive you. But just from the start like this, go and eat this and eat that, give me a break. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Naam, name, state and question please.
My name is Simara and I'm calling from Maryland.
Yes, and what is your question tonight?
I have two questions.
Okay.
And my first one is, when you're fasting in Ramadan, and then you're making wudu and you accidentally swallow a little bit of water, is that okay?
Accidentally, right?
Yeah.
Allah knows it's accidentally, right?
Yes.
Allah knows that, right? You know that. Allah knows it's accidentally or not. You cannot just, okay, swallow, oh Allah, it was accident, right? You know what I'm talking about here.
Yes.
Okay, what is your second question? Then it's okay. But you see, we should follow the advice of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What is the advice of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam? He said, when you make wudu, exaggerate when you rinse your mouth and your nose. Yani exaggerate when you do the madmada, when you rinse your mouth. He said, إِلَّا أَن تَكُونَ صَائِمًا. Except when you're fasting. Then you make sure that from the tip of the mouth quickly and you spit it quickly. So you should not exaggerate. You should not place yourself in a position where you may end up swallowing water and so forth. Your second question is?
My second question is, when you're praying and then you accidentally pass gas and this is the last rak'ah and you're doing your tayyatu, do you have to break your salah and then make wudu, or do you just continue and finish?
No, you have, as long as you have not done the first taslima, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, then you have to leave the salah and go make wudu again, because the salah is invalid. Now, if you go quickly, there is a view, and make wudu quickly, you could come back and finish up the salah. But if the wudu, the duration of time between you leaving the salah and making wudu and coming back is prolonged, then you have to start over the salah again. You got it? Did you understand what I said?
Yes.
Jazakallah khaira. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum salam.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum. Name, state and question please.
Hello?
Naam. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Naam. Name, state and question please.
Do you want to talk to Pakistan, Maryland?
And your question is?
I have a question,
Can you turn down the television? Can you turn down the television?
okay, sir. I have my question is if you are, like, I have an issue doing wudu. I want to know if there's any other reason or choice I can do while praying.
You see, did you turn down the television?
Yes.
I can hear it still.
I said, if I could, like, I have issues doing wudu.
What issues?
Yes.
You see, you're watching the TV and you're trying to speak to me, you're listening to yourself, you're trying to speak to me. Make our life easy and turn down the television and ask your question, please.
Okay, sorry.
All right?
Okay, if I want to, like, I want to do wudu properly, but I can't.
If you want to do what again, wudu? If you want to do wudu, what again?
Yes, properly.
All right.
Properly, hello?
Please call us again, please. Turn down the television and call us again, please. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Naam. Name, state and question, please.
My name is Salma. I'm from Canada, and I just had a quick question. Do you know any children's programs like they could teach children Arabic, Quran, anything?
You should have some in your masjid. If not, Sister Salma, you should go and initiate this. You should ask the Imam to initiate this. We must have this in every community. All right? You really, do you have a local masjid?
We do have a local masjid.
Just go and talk.
But I have been to the bookstore. They don't really have anything for children.
Well, there are a lot of resources. If you go online, a lot of resources are available, but the masjid must take the initiative to teach the children Arabic, Islamic studies and Quran.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh no, it's for very small children. Like my son, he's just 1 year old. I'm just saying, like a little children's program they have on TV or anything like that. Do you know of anything?
No, I don't know of anything. 1 year old? 1 year old? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe just recite the Quran to him for now.
Okay.
Jazakallah khairan.
Okay, that's all.
Wa iyyakum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Yeah. I have questions.
Okay.
I wanna ask you.
Okay. Okay, go ahead please. Can you turn down the television please?
Hello? Hello?
يا أختي, turn down the television يا أختي.
Assalamu alaikum.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Yeah, brother, I have question.
Okay.
Are we agree me and my brother? We say my brother he say if Christian he kill the meat, cut the goats, any goats you can eat it.
Yeah, if a Christian does it, and you're sure, and he allowed the blood to leave the body, like he cut the throat, and then before the animal died, and the meat, the blood was filtered out, was taken out, you could say Bismillah and eat it, because this is the food of the people of the book. And that's the problem that we have with this food in Chick-fil-A and all these fillets and Donald's and burgers and all these things, that we don't know who slaughtered this meat. That's the only problem we have with this. And that's why we're saying, no, don't do it. But if you're sure 100%, go ahead and say Bismillah. وَطَعَامُ الَّذِينَ أُوتُوا الْكِتَابَ حِلٌّ لَكُمْ. جزاك الله خير.
Okay, thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
نعم. Name, state and question please.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. My name is Muhammad Karono.
Yes, Muhammad, your question tonight.
My question is, you are praying Salat al-Zuhr or Salat al-Asr, where you recite silently the surah. And you have Imam and you are Ma'mum, right? So you are reciting a surah where there is a sajda. He came up with a surah where there is a sajda.
No sujood, Muhammad.
Ma'mum. So when you come to the sajda,
No sujood, Muhammad. You have to follow the
Imam or you
Muhammad. Muhammad, you follow the Imam Muhammad. No sujood. Our brother Muhammad is asking if you are praying behind an Imam in the Salah and you decided to read surah that has sajda tilawa in it. Now, should you go on your own and do the sajda? The answer is no. You have to follow the Imam. إنما جعل الإمام ليؤتم به. جزاك الله خيرا. وإياكم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليكم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. Are you there? Listening to television, watching the television, and forgot the phone. السلام عليكم. السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
نعم. Name, state and question please.
My name is Sarah. I'm calling from San Diego, California.
And your question tonight?
I have a question about my mother-in-law.
Your mother what?
In-law.
Elo?
Yes.
What is that?
My mother-in-law.
Your mother what?
Like my husband's mother.
Oh, in-law. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yes, I got it.
Yes, and she put fitna between me and my husband.
Okay.
And I stay away from her. I am a Muslim. I pray and I fast. And now she's asking me for afan, but I already stay away from them.
Okay.
If I don't accept her as my mother-in-law again, is that dandy or what can I do, Sheikh?
It is not permissible, ya Sarah. Sister Sarah, you're a good Muslimah, mashallah. You're praying and you know your deen. It is not permissible for a Muslim or a Muslimah to boycott a Muslim or a Muslimah for over 3 days. So you have to accept her afu, you have to give her a afu, but just maybe limit your relationship a little bit with her. If she brings you in trouble, if she exposes you to fitna, just limit it a little bit. But try to make up, try to let go and forgive. And this is far better than, boycotting and being, mean to her in a way. Okay? Because she's still the mother of your husband.
I know.
Okay? This life is a fitna, sister, is a test. So we just have to do our best, but somebody who...
But Sheikh, this is a big fitna. The fitna is she tell my husband when he was sick, she tell him, and I make black magic to him, but I never did, and I don't know what black
Forgive,
magic is.
ya ukhti, forgive, let go. If you keep angry and upset, this will get to you. The idea, ادفع بالتي هي أحسن السيئة فإذا الذي بينك وبينه عداوة كأنه ولي حميم. Repel the evil with goodness, but do it for the sake of Allah. Don't do it for the sake of the person. The problem with us is we do it and we expect a reward from the person, expect the reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Just let go, and if you know the person is evil, when you simply mingle with them for too much, try to limit your mingling with them. Try to limit your relationship with them. But when you see here, Salamu alaikum, how are you? Alhamdulillah, see you, have a nice day. End of story, صباح الخير يا جاري, انت في حالك وانا في حالي. Good morning my neighbor, Salamu alaikum my neighbor. We should say this, we're Muslims. Good, Salamu alaikum my neighbor. You are in your business and I mind my business, but I'm still gonna smile and be nice as when I see you. We should keep it this way, okay? But us being angry and upset, this will get to you. This will make you sick, okay? Jazakallah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Naam. Name, state and question please.
Abu Muhammad from Tennessee.
Yes, Muhammad, your question tonight.
Yes, brother. I think I have like two questions, inshallah. The one question is about halal meat. If you have a store halal meat and they have a sign halal, but if you sold them, how they killing? Actually, they don't slaughter. They use a gun first, and then they come with a knife. So what to do in those situations?
Okay, Muhammad, as long as this is not the Muhammad, this is not the ideal way to slaughter, but as long as you have caught the animal alive after being shot and you were able to slaughter it while it's still alive, the meat is still okay to eat. But this is not the ideal, but yet this is not the ideal way. We need to remember this to do the slaughtering. يعني إن الله كتب الإحسان على كل شيء فإذا ذبحتم فأحسنوا الذبحة وإذا قتلتم فأحسنوا القتلة. يعني this is not the ideal way to go about it. But I'm telling you, Sharia wise, if you shot this animal and it's still alive until you brought a knife and you passed the knife over the throat and you allowed the blood to leave the body, filter out, this is dhabiha. Jazakallah khair, Muhammad.
Inshallah, the thing is they shot it in the head straight, so the animal goes. We are talking about the animals. They are quiet. You can easily tie them and lay them down and use a knife. But I think we just been lazy.
That is you see that's haram to do this. That is haram to do this because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the tongue of His Messenger said Allah has prescribed excellence on all that which we do, and one of them when we slaughter. We should not do this. If we're not talking about a big, huge animal, small animal like a sheep or a goat, we should not do this. We should slaughter it. If it is a big, huge animal where it will be difficult to find manpower to hold that animal down, then we should, go ahead, and it's permissible to do this because the other way is not all available. Jazakallah khair, Muhammad.
Another question, inshallah, if you don't mind, about taking citizenship. How can you say something about that? Because we all know the reasons.
About what again? Say about what?
Huh?
About what? Say something about what?
To take a citizenship. How?
To take what? Example, to take what again? Can you please say this again? To take what again?
If you want to take a citizenship, what do you say about that?
Okay, inshallah.
Is it okay, or
we'll say something about it. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Yeah, I had one question.
Okay, go ahead. Name, state, and question, please.
My name is Imran. I'm calling from Denver, Colorado. My question was, what is my wife wants to go to learn to write English in a church. Like in the afternoons, they have like these classes. Is that, I don't know, is that haram?
Imran, is that the only thing available?
There's university, but...
if you can, Imran, if you can find a better place for her, would be ideal. Because we should not be in a vicinity of people committing shirk. فَاجْتَنِبُوا الرِّجْسَ مِنَ الْأَوْثَانِ وَاجْتَنِبُوا قَوْلَ الزُّورِ. But if it is a life and death thing that she has to, learn it because she has to find her way around, and this is the only thing available, then we look into this. Okay? Jazakallah khair, Imran.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum. عليكم. أنا خديجة من كاليفورنيا.
نعم. Name, state and question. Go ahead. I guess.
Yeah, I'm asking you about because sometimes, most of the time, I saw a lot of girls and women Muslims wearing hijab, but they're putting makeup on their faces. The problem is they have their husband with them. Can you please talk to them through the TV, then they can understand what means a Muslim woman wearing hijab, and God forgive him. Thank you so much.
Jazakallahu khairan, Sister Khadija. We tell the sisters, yeah, sisters, make up for your husbands at home. That's the problem that we have. When the sisters are at home, they don't even worry about how they look for their husbands. But when they go out, you know, they look nice and beautiful for the strangers. Come on, sisters, we're Muslims. It should be the other way around. Fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Jazakumullahu khaira. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Naam. Name, state and question, please.
Abdurrahman from Toronto.
Okay, your question, Abdurrahman.
I have like two questions, but my first thing that I want to tell you is that thank you for sending us the email, and my mother for the du'as for my mother. She's feeling better now, and my first question is, we sent there was an email sent to from Yusuf Estes that was sent to us saying that he had some really bad cough or something, and he was really sick for a long time. But like when we watched the live episodes of Yusuf Estes, he seemed okay. But I'm not really sure why.
Yeah, he got a little bit sick after his Dubai trip, but he's better now, alhamdulillah.
Oh, alhamdulillah.
Jazakallah khair,
Second
Abdurrahman.
question.
Okay.
And my second question is, there's some people who are in the ruku' position while they're in prayer, and when they rise and they say Sami Allahu liman hamida, some people they put their hands in the prostration, like when they're saying like Ameen, and they're trying to like supplicate to Allah. They put their hands together, but there's some people who leave their hands beside, like.
Both are correct. If you come back from ruku', Sami Allahu liman hamida, okay?
Yeah.
Like this, you're gonna watch me in a minute. You could go like down like this, like you're doing your Fatiha, or you could go down like this, and both are correct. Jazakallah khair, Abdurrahman.
Okay. Ameen.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Naam. Name, state and question, please.
I'm Ibrahim, Canada.
Yes, Sister Ibrahim. What is your question tonight?
Actually, firstly, I just wanted to ask for you and all the viewers who are listening, inshallah, to make dua for my cousin who passed away this evening.
إن لله وإنا إليه راجعون لله ما أخذ ولله ما أعطى وكل شيء عنده بأجل مسمى فلتصبري ولتحتسبي. نسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يغفر له وأن يرحمه. جزاك الله. بارك الله فيك يا أختي. بارك الله فيك.
And I also have one question.
نعم.
Is whether when a person eats haram purposely and they know it's haram, they repented later on before the 40 days is over, is this salah accepted in that 40 days, or is it still not accepted until 40 days have passed?
What kind of sin we're talking about here?
If the person eats haram, and when we eat haram, our salah is not accepted for 40 days, I believe.
Eats haram?
Yeah, eats haram.
Eat haram? What kind of haram? Like eat what?
Like for example, they ate meat that's not halal.
يا أختي يعني there is no, I don't know where you bringing this from. There is no such a thing.
Pardon?
There is no such a thing. يعني I don't know of that. I don't know that, you know, if you eat meat that is not dhabiha, then your salah is not accepted for 40 days. Do you have an evidence?
I just heard of it like that.
No, don't. No, if you don't have an evidence, so we don't know. This is a hearsay kind of thing. So I don't know anything about it. Jazakallah khairan.
Shukran.
Sa'ata barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم.
Walaikum salam.
نعم. Name, state and question please.
My name is Adam and I'm calling from Maryland and I have a question.
Okay, Adam, what is your question?
Is it haram for boys to wear like wristbands on their arms?
Why would you need this? You're mimicking the girls. You know, these yellowish and reddish kind of things that they wear in their hands.
No, it's not like gold and stuff. It's
I
just
understand,
black.
but it's still, you know, there is always an opportunity out there, Adam, that you're trying to look like a girl. You know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when He spoke about the girls, He said, أَوَمَنْ يُنَشَّأُ فِي الْحِلْيَةِ وَهُوَ فِي الْخِصَامِ غَيْرُ مُبِينٍ. Girls like ornaments. Girls like to have things that make them look beautiful. Men, boys, no, they should not be doing that. Why in the world would a boy put stuff like this on? And you know, these days we have that gender that is in between men and women, man. I mean, why would in the world you even place yourself in that area? Look like a man, Adam. Allah made you a man. Look like a man. ولا تتمنوا ما فضل الله به بعضكم على بعض للرجال نصيب مما اكتسبوا وللنساء نصيب مما اكتسب. If Allah made you a boy, a man, then try to look like a man in all aspects. جزاك الله خير آدم.
وإياكم.
All right. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليكم. السلام عليكم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
نعم.
I'm
Names.
from
Go ahead.
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
My mom wanted to ask, is it okay if she prays Salatul Layl right after Isha because she's not able to pray late or midnight?
That's permissible. How old is she?
She's about 35.
35 years? Okay, mashallah. If she has a very tiring day, that's permissible. You could, but ideally the ideal time for Salatul Layl is the last third of the night or after midnight, like around, you know. But if this is what she can do, it's better than nothing. All right? Jazakallah khairan.
Yes. Okay.
عفوا وإياكم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليكم.
Alaikum salam.
نعم. Name, state and question please.
Yeah, I'm from Boston, Massachusetts.
And your question?
Yeah, my question is, I pray in some mosque, the big mosque in Massachusetts is very close to my house. Yeah, I got the imam for this mosque all the time. I wanna be very close to him, you know, but he never wanna talk to me. You know, he do sometimes he don't like me. Maybe he don't like me. One day after Jumu'ah, I check his hand, like salam. He give me his hand, but his face is turning on the side. But the problem is my salah after this imam is sahih or is not?
Absolutely. This has nothing to do with the salah.
Yeah, because I feel when I pray, I feel like very nervous.
لا يا أخي. Don't. This is shaitan playing with you.
No, because I tried many times. Because
That's fine, but
you.
you.
In my country, he told
No.
me, we have to do, but he's responsible.
You see,
No.
those are two different issues. As long as you pray the salah and you perform the pillars, the duties, and you pray it correctly, the salah is valid.
No, because.
But the other. No.
Correctly before he come in this mosque, because I pray correctly. I come in the fajr all the time, you know. Now I stay away from this mosque. I can't say.
لا, why would you do this? Just go and pray. I mean.
Because Allah Ta'ala, he know that. Maybe he's supposed to know that better than me. Because when I check his hand, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala يقول في سورة النساء وإن حييتم فحيوا بأحسن
وإذا حييتم.
Yes.
هو بيعرف يعني I think you know better than me in this stuff.
طيب يا أخي يا حبيبي اسمع مني بس اديني بس فرصة
بشروا ولا تنفروا.
طيب can you allow me to speak for 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, find out what is the issue is with the Imam. Just, express your feelings. Just, can I have a little talk with you? Sometimes, by the way, people like Imams, and I'm an Imam myself, we're too busy and we have a lot in our minds because it's big responsibility to be an Imam. Maybe he doesn't mean any wrong thing towards you. He's just too busy, and sometimes he just does these things out of unconsciousness or something. But I'm not trying to justify his position, but I think as a brother, go to him and say, do you have any problem with me if I have hurt your feelings? Can I make up with you, and so forth. This is what you have to do in that front. In the other front, make sure that you pray in the masjid and you pray there on time. Don't bother. You don't have to speak to the Imam, and you just go pray because you're praying for Allah. You're not praying for the Imam here. So you're doing it for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Because I come, everyone he go to mosque is only for Allah.
Naam.
Not for
No.
Now my question for today, I want to make sure because I don't feel good, because I most of the time before I pray every prayer, the Fajr, Dhuhr, after I pray in the mosque. Doesn't matter because I stop anytime my work I go to this masjid because it's very close to my house. Now, most of the time I pray in my house.
لا don't. لا don't. You see, shaitan has won over you.
Because I try, like maybe 6 months now, I try. I tell myself, maybe shaitan, maybe.
It is shaitan. It is shaitan.
Be so busy, the Imam is so busy. But I have evidence. He don't like me. Maybe if somebody told him about, because I never talked to him. I never had something between me and him. But if somebody told me something about me,
can I tell you? إن جاءكم. طب اسمع بس مني. طب اسمع مني هذه. Listen to this verse in the same surah where you recite it. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اجتنبوا كثيرا من الظن إن بعض الظن إثم. You are basing everything on suspicions. And in the same surah where you recited the verse, يا أيها الذين آمنوا إن جاءكم فاسق بنبأ فتبينوا. So what you need to do is you need to dismiss these suspicions and make sure that they are reality. Just go to the brother, talk to him, and just make up with him in a way, but do not allow this to turn you away from the masjid. Jazakallahu khaira.
Barakallahu fik.
Wa fiikum barak. Okay, 5 minutes they are telling me.
No problem.
Okay, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Alaikum salam.
Naam, name, state and question please. Are you there? Assalamu alaikum. Okay. What are you telling me? Just 1 minute? Okay, here is the last caller. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Okay, you're our last caller and they are telling me I have only 1 minute, so hurry up please.
Hello?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Are you there?
Hello? Yes sir, wa alaikum salam.
Okay, you're my last caller and I have 1 minute, so hurry up please, go ahead.
I'm the last one.
Yes, that's good. Go ahead.
Yes sir. Assalamu alaikum.
Ya akhi, you're not, what is your question? Ask your question, come on.
My question is, when it's something, we have kids, we speak, we are from Morocco, my kids, they don't talk any Arabic, and we need something in the Guide TV, something this make learn my kids Arabic.
Let me ask you this, do you speak Arabic to them yourself?
Yes, I speak with Morocco, but I'm very busy all time.
No, listen, you have to speak to them Arabic all the time. Okay, Arabic, not the Moroccan Arabic, Arabic of the Quran, okay? And inshallah we'll think about an Arabic program, بإذن الله تعالى. جزاك الله خيرا.
Sure, thank you.
All right. Okay, my dear viewers, this was fun. I have to share with you something that because of the volumes, the volume, can we do volumes? Is it correct? Yeah, because of the volume of the calls that we receive. You know, I was advised by a lot of you, and actually also the brothers in the channel, to shorten my answer and make it so this way I could accommodate as many people as possible in that hour which I do the show. Let's talk about it. You know, sometimes I'm a little bit shorty because I see a pile of 5, 6, 7, sometimes 8 callers. Normally I have 10 of them piling. So I try to accommodate as many callers as possible, and I try to answer the questions in a quick manner, in a way. But I'm hoping in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that I do not violate the answers, and that I have satisfied it one way or another. My dear viewers, don't forget, GuideUs TV needs your support. You probably heard a couple of callers tonight asking for more shows. Alhamdulillah, we volunteer. We're volunteering our time, but just logistics sometimes. We need help. We need to keep the channel on the air. So you need to go to www.guideus.tv/donate. Help us out. Let's keep the channel on the air. Hopefully, inshallah, if we come with some logistics, we can, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, in a way, you know, produce some of these shows which, you know, is going to help your children. Our next show is on Thursday, 6:30 Mountain Standard Time, Denver time, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Whatever I said tonight which is correct is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whatever I said wrong is from myself and shaitan. And I call upon the brothers who are more learned than me, who've been watching, to please send me an email and correct me, but provide the evidence so I can come on the air and correct myself. Till Thursday, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.